Lisa, Paul and Baz.
Good morning, Rowan.
How are you?
Really good. How are you feeling, Rowan? A hero's welcome for a guy who, in our eyes, is an absolute hero.
Yeah, well, I'm pretty shocked by all this, actually. Got up this morning and car come and pick me up, and here I am now.
We've seen the footage and we've heard the emergency call that took place, and pretty shocked that you had your head about you and you knew CPR and you saved someone's life.
Yeah, it's just what you remember from school, like, really. They teach you that in the public schools. When you're in primary school and high school, you do a day there, and I didn't really remember what I was doing. It just came to you.
Have a listen to this, just to get a sense of the feeling at the IGA store at this particular moment. Have a listen to this.
Is he breathing or not breathing, did you say?
He's not breathing.
Okay, well, if he's not breathing, someone needs to breathe for the child. Who is it screaming? Is that the mum, is it?
The dad, yeah.
Okay, if he's not breathing, they're going to have to breathe for him.
So that's the operator saying, obviously, to whoever was on the phone. You could hear the screaming of the dad in the background, who we saw on the news last night, those pictures of him, obviously in complete shock. And then you, Rowan, were the guy who said, OK, well, I'm going to breathe for the kid. It's time to do mouth-to-mouth and CPR. What's going through your mind at that point? What kicked in?
Pretty much all you want to do is just make sure that she's okay. You want to make her breathe again. I jammed my finger into her throat and pulled her mouth open and try and dislodge her tongue or whatever was there, and then we put her up on the table, myself and another lady that was there helping with the whole situation, and yeah, we just started giving CPR, just short, small breaths, because she's only got little lungs, and then eventually you just see the flicker come back in her eyes, and so I just kept going, and then she let out a little bit of a cry, and then her dad grabbed me and hugged me, and yeah, he's got a strong grip.
Can we just go back? Can we just go back? Because she was really lifeless.
Yeah.
What did you think at the time it happened to her?
I was terrified. I didn't know what was happening, and all I wanted to do was just whatever was possible.
How did you cope with the mayhem around you? Because I know from
it looked
that
like a nightmare,
yeah.
and we've just heard that it sounded like a nightmare.
So there's a lot of screaming. How did you manage just to focus on Shayla?
I don't know. Nothing around me seemed to actually come into focus. It was just basically myself and the situation and that little girl, and just making sure she was okay.
You are a hero. People are calling you a hero now. How does that sit with you, being called a hero? And it's an apt description. It's deserved.
Yeah.
How does that sit with you?
I wouldn't call myself a hero. No. Like I said to a few other people already, I was just there. It was just a situation, and it just had to be dealt with. And myself and another lady that was there helped out with the situation, and we had a positive result out of it, which was more than anyone could hope for.
How did the day pan out? Like, was it smooth sailing? Had you planned to be there at 7:30 that night to buy cat food of all things?
No. It was funny because a whole bunch of different things went on during that day with work and a few other things that sort of delayed me going there. And I was just about to leave the store when all this happened. I'd paid for my groceries, but yeah, getting there was just delayed again and again, and then finally I got down there and I just thought, well, I'll only be 5 minutes, and grab my milk and the cat food and the baby food, and then head home.
What did he say to you? I mean, what did he explain that had just happened?
He just walked in and said, "Oh my God, I've just saved a life. I think I've just saved a life." And I said, "What? I didn't." To be honest, I can't say that I was completely surprised. Ron's never been one to hold back, and there have been situations with us in the past where he has, in the face of potential danger, put himself out there, and is always one to think of others first, I suppose. I don't think I really appreciated it until I saw the footage, because him sort of saying it, I didn't quite get the full picture, but seeing it, yes, I definitely am extremely proud, and I do consider him a hero as well, yeah.
How did you feel? Obviously you're holding Ethan after that. It must have been quite emotional. Yes,
no, I thank my lucky stars that Rowan obviously does have the skills that he has. I have never done any of that sort of CPR training, but I certainly will be getting myself enrolled in a course now because I see how absolutely invaluable it is, and I do also feel extremely confident that with Rowan around Ethan, it's wonderful to know that he does have those skills. If anything were to happen, that he is equipped.
How does it feel, Rowan, to have saved someone's life, to have given someone their life back?
That feels pretty good. I'm really glad. I got to meet her yesterday and see her again, and she's just so bright. She's just a beautiful kid.
Well, I think
and,
there'll always
I feel
be
good to be able to know that she's still around.